Imam al-Mahdi Ajallah Faraj al-Sharif says in his dua, peace be upon Abu Fadl al-Abbas, the son of Amir al-Mu'mineen. He preferred his brother over himself, supplied opportunities of today for rewards of tomorrow, sacrificed himself for his brother, protected him, hurried and fetched water for him, and in doing so, both his hands were cut off. May Allah curse his killers. And may Allah give us strength over this musibah. Take your minds to the 10th of Ashura, 10th of Muharram. Imam al-Hussein standing there alone, looking into the desert plains. Is he looking at golden sands? No, rather looking at sands drenched with the blood of the companions of Hussein. Looking around, no companions, no supports, all alone. Wa wayla. Al-Abbas behind him, looking at him, looking at his state, looking at his loneliness. Al-Abbas starts to walk towards Imam Hussein in the hope to ask permission to fight into the battlefield against the enemies of Islam. But how can Hussein allow Abbas to go into the battlefield? He is his flag bearer, he is the glue to his army. But indeed, this is the day that Abbas has been created for. Remember the time when Imam al-Hassan's janazah was taken, and they showered arrows upon the body and the coffin. Abu Fadl al-Abbas unsheathed his sword, ready to kill every enemy of Islam. But al-Hussein told him, Ya Abbas, your day of bravery will come. O Mu'mineen, this day is today. Abbas couldn't handle the screams and cries of desperation and thirst from the sweet innocent voices from the tent of Hussein. The thirst could be heard screaming from the tents of Hussein. These children haven't drank for days. They plead to their mother, oh mother, we need water. We can imagine Sayyida Ruqayya coming towards Al-Abbas. Sayyida Ruqayya having a very special bond with Abbas. Never has he denied her of a thing. Ruqayya says to Abbas, Ya Ammu wa Amma ya, look at my water flask, it is empty. I am shy to ask you that which all have failed. But Amma ya, my lips are dry and my face is burning. Indeed, please provide me with some water. Al-Abbas could not bear handling this, so he went back to his master Hussein and he said, Master Hussein, please allow me to go into the battlefield to fetch water for the children. How can Hussein deny Abbas of bringing water for Sayyida Ruqayya, Ali Asghar and the rest of the children? So Hussein granted him the permission in doing so. Al-Abbas, like a valiant warrior, took the flag and brought the water flask and rushed into the battlefield, fighting every man coming in his way. The enemies realized that this is one of the strongest of Bani Hashim. They started attacking him in groups, but he would penetrate every individual in his way. Indeed, Imam Ali is the lion of Allah, and Abbas inherited his skills, his valor and bravery into the battlefield. The enemies watched on as their companions Abbas would slaughter, his sword not missing his target, for indeed his sight was on the water. Ruqayya's thirst to be quenched was in his mind, and he would remove everyone, for indeed he is the lion. Oh, Master Hussein, I will bring back water for the children. Soon you will not hear their cries, you will not hear anyone, for this day I was created, and this and my whole life I would crave. Now this day your flag I will wave in the enemy's face. For Abbas I am, and for Hussein everything I gave. Al-Abbas reached the waterfront, he leaped off his horse, and he walked into the stream known as Alhakeem. As he cupped the water, he looks at the water, bearing in mind Al-Abbas had not drank for days. He's been helping his brother carry the bodies one by one of all the companions. He's been the protector and shield of the tents, and indeed Abbas is thirsty, tired and burning inside. He began conversing with his soul with lines of poetry unmatched. يا نفس من بعد الحسين هوني وبعده لا كنت أن تكوني. هذا حسين وارد المنون وتشربين البارد المعين. تالله ما هذا فعال ديني ولا فعال صادق اليقين. Oh soul, here after Hussein nothing matters, and after him you will not remain. Here Hussein nearing his end of his life, whilst you drink the cool water. This is not a good deed, and not a deed befitting to my creed. شلون أشرب وأخويا حسين عطشان. رقية يا وعبد الله بلا حليب وماي. How can I drink whilst Hussein remains thirsty? And Ruqayya and Abdullah are with no water and no milk. He throws the water back into the stream. He fills his water flask and he mounts his horse and he directs it back towards the camp of Hussein. back to the sound of the screaming children. The enemies try their luck one more time, but indeed Abbas killed every individual in front of him. He started calling, I do not fear death if it calls upon me, till among the swords you bury me. I shall defend the one, the Prophet's grandson. For Abbas am I, and the water bag do I bear. When I meet evil, I know no fear. He continued on his battlefield, killing every enemy in his position. The enemies realized that they could not take down Abbas from the front. So a man by the name of Zayd decided to hide behind a tree. عظم الله لكم الأجر وعباسا ومظلوما شهيدا. As he rode by, Zayd al-La'in ambushed Abbas. He raised his sword, Ya mu'minin, and he struck off the right arm of Abbas. Wa wayla wa musibata. The right arm of Abbas hits the floor. What does he do? Does he pick up the arm from the floor? No, he had one thing on his mind: the water, the water. He takes the water flask on his left arm and he starts calling out, Wallahi in qata'tum yamini inni uharibu abadan an dini عن إمام صادق اليقين نجل النبي الطاهر اليمين. Indeed, what does he say? By God, if you cut off my right arm, I shall not cease defending my creed, and an Imam true to his conviction do I defend. A grandson of the Prophet that Allah did send, he carried on his journey towards the tent, and indeed another man hiding behind another tree ambushed Abbas, and he cut off his left arm. Wa musibata wa Abbasa. Abbas with no arms left. The enemy started to gather around Abbas. They started showering him with arrows. One of the arrows pierced the water flask. The water started falling to the ground. Abbas's heart shattered. One arrow hits his chest. One arrow hits his eye. His eye starts bleeding. Tell me, how does a man with no arms wipe his eyes? Then a man came from behind. He lifted a pole and struck it on the head of Abbas. Abbas falls to the ground. At this moment he called, Master Hussein. Hussein rushes to Abbas and he sees the state that he is in. He puts Abbas onto his lap. He puts Abbas onto his lap. The blood starts dripping onto Hussein. Abbas told his brother Hussein, please don't take me back to the camp. How can I see Sukaina without water? How can I see Ruqayya thirsty? Ramla has not fed her baby. Oh Master Hussein, leave me here. And the soul of Abbas left its body. Abbas is martyred. What does Hussein now do? Narrations say he called out, now my back is broken. I have lost everything, and the enemies are rejoicing at my misfortune. Narrations say he walks away slowly from Abbas. How can he continue without Abbas? How can he tell the camp they no longer have their protector? And indeed, how can he tell Zainab she's lost Abbas? Al-Hussein reaches the tent and he enters the tent of Abbas. He removes the central pole, causing the tent to collapse, indicating to the family that Abbas is no more. Wa Abbas ya wa mazluma.